Hey there friends, Rebecca here, the Dragon Librarian from Farmington Community Library. And Lala and I are here today to talk to you about a book that we thought it was just absolutely amazing. And we meant to talk to you guys about this weeks and weeks and weeks ago and just kept getting put off and put off. And now we're finally here to talk to you about it and we're very, very, very excited. So the book I want to talk to you about today is called Forget Me Not by Alyson Derrick. Now Alyson Derrick is one of the co-authors of the book She Gets the Girl, which came out last year. She's married to another author who co-wrote that with her, and also that author, Rachel Lippincott, wrote 5 Feet Apart, which was another really good book. But this book is her newest book, and it's her solo venture here, and it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I actually meant to talk about this in June during Pride Month, and then there were so many other great books to talk about, it kind of got left to the wayside. But I really want to talk to you guys about it, so I'm not putting it off any longer. This book is so absolutely gorgeous. First of all, just look at that cover. It's so striking, right? It's simple, but yet absolutely beautiful. I love the gold accent on the lettering. So what is this book about? This book is about two high school girls named Stevie and Nora, who are totally, desperately, completely in love. They love each other so much. They've been together for a while now, and they are also, though, secretly in a relationship. Because of the town that they live in and because their families are super conservative and religious, they know that they will be in a lot of trouble if any of their family or friends finds out. So it's a completely secret. Nobody else knows but them. But they have a really big plan. As soon as they graduate, they're planning to run away together to move to California and start a new life together that way. And graduation is coming up. It's happening soon. The summer of their last summer in this town that they both can't wait to escape is happening, and they could not be more excited. Except, of course, something has to happen, right? Because it couldn't be that easy, right? So what happens is there is an accident. Stevie and Nora are in the woods, and Stevie ends up falling. She has a really bad head injury, and she actually forgets the last couple years of her life. She actually doesn't remember anything past when she was 15. So now she is not remembering anything about Nora at all. She doesn't remember anything about coming out to herself, about her, who she truly is. And she has no idea who she is anymore. And even worse, now Nora is left in the dark and, wants to reconnect with Stevie, but Stevie doesn't even know who she is or what she means to her. So a lot of this book is Stevie finding her way back to herself again and finding out who she truly is and finding her own way back to Nora again and seeing if will they fall in love again a second time if given another chance like this. And it's just such a beautiful story, and it's just really cool because you think like there are so many little things that happen in your life, right, that lead things one way or to the other, and you think, well, what if I did something differently back then, and how would my life be? And a lot of the story is like that, because basically she's getting this big reset button on the last couple years of her life. So she comes, to, and she doesn't understand why she has there's this distance now between her and her parents that she doesn't understand. And her parents didn't understand it either because they never knew what was really going on. And she was growing apart from her friends. And now she's trying to reconnect with them and finding that they weren't really the people that she thought that they were. And just really being lost and confused and not knowing who she was. And then slowly reconnecting with Nora and finding their way back to not only each other, but within themselves, finding their own selves again, which was just absolutely amazing. So the other thing, though, I want to talk about with this book that was what really, really made it so good, in my opinion, was the writing. So you have a story like this that sounds super outlandish, right? Like, oh, she got amnesia, she doesn't remember anything. And you think, well, that could be done really in like a corny way, but this book is not like that at all. The writing is so down to earth, but also just absolutely beautiful. It's some of the best writing ever, and it's just so amazing. And I just really felt like I was experiencing all of this heartbreak and confusion and everything with these characters, and watching them, because in the beginning of the book we see Stevie and Nora as they've been together for a while, but then watching them meet again and start over, and at first as friends and then as more, was just really beautiful, because then you're like rewatching their relationship right from the beginning that we didn't get to see the first time, which was really, really cool. So if you love sweet stories, if you love sweet romances, if you just like books that have happy endings that are, you know, not very long, this book is barely 300 pages, barely 300 pages. You're looking for just something that's really, really beautifully written. Forget Me Not by Alyson Derrick. Highly, highly, highly recommend. It's so, so beautiful. Forget Me Not. Well, that's what we've got for you guys today. I hope that that book sounds really awesome and amazing, and that you're interested in reading it. If so, please feel free to come check it out from Farmington Community Library, and also please give this video a like. Thank you so much for watching, friends, and have a wonderful rest of the day.